Hey guys, it's Tanya here. Thanks for watching. So welcome to another edition of Monday's Marvellous and Mundane. We are getting closer to Halloween. I'm very excited about that. I got a whole bunch of Marvellouses, one kind of in the middle, and then 3 Mundane. So we're going to start with the Marvellouses. Actually, we'll talk about face products because I got one that I'm loving. So I tried the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation when it very first came out last year. I went through an entire bottle of it. I loved it, and I have no idea why I ever stopped using it. But I picked it up again. This is the Lock It Tattoo Foundation. I'm in the color number 44 Light. I think this is going to be too dark for me when the winter hits. I'm going to have to go, there's one shade lighter than this. I think it's 42 Fair or something like that. This foundation is amazing. It claims 24-hour wear. I don't know about all that. I've never worn my makeup for 24 hours, but I have worn this particular foundation in a very hot day for a good like 9 to 10 hours, and it has not budged. It looked amazing at the end of the day. It's matte finished and it's transfer resistant. I really like this foundation. Like, this is definitely probably my favorite product out of everything in front of me this month. This has been my #1. I think I only have one other face product and everything else is eyes and lips. But this is the other face product, and I'm pretty sure this is limited edition. This is Simmer Mineralized Blush from MAC. I find that I gravitate towards these kind of more berry tone colors, but this one I really like because of the uniqueness of the shade. If you want it to be very berry toned, you can rub it mostly on this side of it where the red stuff is. And then if you want it to be a little bit lighter toned, you can rub it more on the other side and you get more of a peachy tone. So I will often use this as both a blush and a highlight, or that is the two. Okay, so this is the two mixed together evenly. This is the blush, this is the highlight. Overall, this is one of my favorite, like, everyday in my makeup bag products because of the fact that I can use it as a blush and a highlight, 2-in-1, and I love the way it looks. For eye products, I've gone back to the eye bases. I think it's because it's been an exceptionally warm beginning of fall here in Vancouver. This Makeup Forever Aqua Cream in number 12. This is kind of more of a gold tone one. I literally have had this Aqua Cream forever, which I know people are gonna be like, oh, they expire. They do not. I don't ever like dip my brush in this and apply it to my face and dip it back in. I'm a makeup artist. I use it very sanitary. I always cleanse it with a rubbing alcohol. It still has not dried out. That is the color. It is gorgeous, and these are super blendable, really beautiful to pack on the lid. This one is especially my favorite because it's like a throw on and go color. I can pack this all over my lid, throw a little bit of a dark brown shadow into the crease and go, and it looks amazing. The other one that I've really been liking, again, is the Maybelline one in Pomegranate Punk. This is the purple Maybelline one. Now this one is starting to dry out a bit on the sides, but the middle is still pretty moisturizing, and I'm not ready to get rid of the color yet. I haven't been able to find anything else like it. So that's Pomegranate Punk, and I'm holding on to that one for dear life. This is another really great, I can throw it in my lid and kind of just blend it out into the crease. It looks really multi-dimensional, and it's really beautiful. I've also gone back to these Julep ones. Julep came out with these last year. This one is Pale Nude Shimmer. These are a little bit more moussey textured, but once they set, they just don't move. Like, all day. These don't move, they don't fade, they're amazing. The other one I really like is Warm Fig Shimmer. But again, these are a little bit more moussey textured than the cream-based ones. You can see the Warm Fig is quite similar to Pomegranate Punk, but in person you can see one's more purple and one's more like a red tone. But this one over here, this gorgeous shiny one, is one of my all-time favorites. That's the Pale Nude Shimmer. Cream eyeshadows for me have always been the easy, like, throw on and go type of color. They're just so simple to use, and that's why I love them. ColourPop is probably my favorite brand of cream eyeshadow. I have so many of their colors, plus they're $5 a piece. This one's actually loose in here, so I'm going to be careful when I swatch it. But this is Sequin. I raved about this. I've had it over a year. I raved about this last year, and it hasn't dried out yet, which is amazing because people are always saying, oh, with ColourPop you get that, you know, they could dry out faster. Mine have not dried out, and look at the pigmentation. Sequin is probably, I hate to say it because ColourPop, they're all like my babies, but Sequin is probably my most coveted and favorite ColourPop color. This one is Snake Bite. This is like a more typical everyday goldy toned color. And the last one I pulled out to show you guys is Mooning. And I do wear all three of these together. They're a good combination of colors that I can create a nice variety of looks with. Mooning is unique because it has gold glitter in it. And so it really gives this dark brown chocolatey color a nice pop, but not like metallic like Sequin is. So those are my three kind of go-to ColourPop colors right now. But I'm very much in a neutral phase of color in my life. All of my ColourPop shades that are in my box that I'm using are all neutrals right now. So that's a little bit different for me because normally I'm a brighter pop of color girl. The other eyeshadow I've been using, the single eyeshadow, is the MAC Magnetic Attraction Mineralized Eyeshadow. It kind of reminds me a bit of the Simmer Blush. Same sort of color family, but this one has a gorgeous gold to it. But again, depending on where you put your finger in this and if you apply it wet or dry, you'll get a very different look. But again, it's just that classic coppery, bright, shimmery, all over the lid color. It's really, really stunning. This one has a little bit more of a peachy undertone. I just really, really love that color. Now, for palettes to accompany that, you're gonna find I'm gonna be pulling a lot of shimmer. I've been wearing a lot of shimmer. This palette right here, this is the Visart Sultry Muse palette. These are fairly expensive. I got mine back in IMATS and I absolutely love the colors. This orange, like burnt orange color is stunning. This purpley burgundy next to it is beautiful. They're all beautiful. They are all also, like I said, shimmers. This entire palette is full of shimmers, but the color range is gorgeous. These are smooth and creamy. If you're considering getting a Visart palette, I highly recommend them. They're just beautiful colors. Blendable, smooth, creamy, gorgeous, easy to work with. And then the other palette is the complete opposite end of the spectrum, super cheap. This is BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic collection. Now I almost got this for myself a couple years back, but Jessica ended up buying it for me. I saw her wearing this color Aphrodite a lot and I kept complimenting her on it. So for Christmas one year in one of our box swaps, she picked this palette up for me. I could not be happier that she did because the colors in this palette are just visually stunning. I'm wearing this palette on my eyes today with some of the colors from the next palette that I'm going to show you guys. So as you guys can see, like I said, it's a lot of shimmer. There's been a lot of shimmer going on in my life, but I don't feel like you can ever just use straight shimmer on your eyes. I feel like you have to balance it out with something, and I never got a whole lot of use out of this palette before, but since I've started using it with the shimmer palettes, I'm really using it a lot. This is the Be Matnificent palette from Tarte. Every shade in here is matte. I hate this cheek color. What is it called? Okay, quiet. Elevated. It is like my least favorite Tarte cheek color of all time. It has like no pigmentation. I'm like scrubbing it, nothing comes off. But the matte shadows in here are blendable and creamy and gorgeous. And I find that I can't wear them alone, but mixed with any one of the eyeshadows I've shown you guys, they create a gorgeous all-around look. I just really, really, really love them. That's it for eyes. Oh no, one more eye product. The last eye product is the Ico I Do Mascara Lengthen and Strengthen. I got this in an August box. I can't remember which one, but I was kind of surprised that like they put mascara in a tube like this. But oh my god, I can't lie to you guys. I love it. I love the brush. I love that I can like just apply it in the middle of the day. It doesn't make my eyelashes clumpy from the mascara I put on earlier, which allows me to really build my look if I want to. I'm absolutely in love with this. I will definitely be buying another one of these when this one runs out. This stuff is amazing. Amazing, amazing. So last, I've got a whole lot of lip products. But first I want to talk about this. This came in my Fortune Cookie Soap Fall Box. It smells amazing. It's like a little essential oil and then you spray it out. It just smells like candy. If you get the Fortune Cookie Soap Box, comment down below if you know what this is. I forget what it's called, but I know it's like an oil diffuser perfume spray. It's just amazing. I love the way this stuff smells. I've been spraying this like crazy. When it runs out, I really don't know what I'm going to do because I really love that scent. Okay, lipsticks. Should we do drugstore and then high-end? Is that what we should do? Because there's a lot of them. We'll do drugstore, then we'll do like online, and then we'll do high-end. So the the only, well, these ones are, the e.l.f. ones are kind of drugstore, so we'll start with these. These are the e.l.f. matte lip colors. I did a whole video on these and a giveaway. The colors I've been using a lot are Rich Red, which is a gorgeous pinky toned red. This is more like my going out lip right now. It's a little bit bright for every day, but this one, Berry Sorbet, is really up my alley for every day. It's got that nice hint of raspberry. Beautiful. And then Natural has been like my go-to. I keep this in my purse. This is my second one, and I've been using Natural all the time. It's just nice to throw something on my lips so they look plain. That's not what I'm wearing today. I will tell you guys what I'm wearing today. I've also gone back to loving my Revlon Color Burst lip butters. These are amazing. Number 1, Pink Truffle, a color that I never thought I would like because it just seems so brown toned. But when I get this on my lips, it looks stunning. I can't explain it, but I just love it. And this one is Raspberry Pie, which is a little bit brighter. These are the original line colors. These did not come out in like the second run. These all came out with the original line. Raspberry Pie, gorgeous. I've also been loving my Revlon Color Burst lipstick in Soft Nude, which is number 70. This is one of my favorite go-to nudes for fair skins. Whenever a fair skin girl asks me, what is your favorite nude? I always tell her it's Soft Nude. It's beautiful, it's peach toned, it doesn't dye out my lips. Stunning, I love it. Now we're going to talk about 3 liquid lipsticks. They're all from ColourPop. I've been on a ColourPop kick. This one is in Shimmy. This is a gorgeous mauvey pinky purple. I really didn't think I would like this color, but again, I got it on my lips and I fell in love. It's gorgeous. I've been wearing it all the time. The next one is Solo. Now I thought this would be brighter on me, but it's beautiful. It's the most gorgeous kind of soft, dusty rose pink color. That's Solo. And the last one is Avenue, and I have been loving these deeper red tones. I knew at some point fall was gonna hit and I was gonna be like all about the Statement Red lip. It seems like my Statement Red lip this year is a little bit deeper than it normally is. But I'm loving that color, and I've been picking it over my other colors like my Jeffree Star Red Rum and also my Anastasia Beverly Hills American Doll. I'm finding those ones to be a little bit brighter and that one to just have that little bit of deepness and darkness that I really like. Last, we have 4 more high-end lip colors and then we're going to get into the mundanes. The first one is the one that I am wearing today, and this is MAC's Kittenish. This was one of their, what are these called? Patent polished lip pencils. These came out a couple of years ago, maybe last year. I really loved these when they came out, and I still do. I wear them a lot, but they do kind of have a glossy finish that I'm not a huge fan of. I don't love that glossy lip, but this one is one of my favorite colors from the line. I also pulled out my Too Faced Spice Baby. This one only gets used at this time of year. It's kind of a little bit like Pink Truffle, but it has a little bit of a warmer undertone, so I do find that I reach for it more. Another bright statement lip. This was sent to me from my good friend Stephanie, Makeup Mama, and when she sent it to me, she was like, I want you to adventure and be purple, because I don't wear a lot of purple lip. But this is Violet from Bite, and I think she knew that if she got it for me in this formula, I would wear it a lot because I love Bite lipstick, and I have actually been wearing that quite a bit. It's more of a pinky purple. It's not like Steffi purple, because Stephanie likes those really deep purples, but I am really enjoying that one. And the last 2 are my go-to favorites. You guys know these. The gold tubes come out. You know exactly what I'm talking about. These are the YSL Rouge Veloute lipsticks in number 1, which is my favorite nude color. I don't know what I will do when I finish this one off, and I'm getting close. I've made quite the dent in this one, which makes me kind of sad. I don't want to use it all. But that's number 1. This is the most gorgeous nude colored lipstick of all time. Like, nothing tops that for me. And then this one surprised me. This is number 9. And this is one that when I picked it up, I wasn't sure I was going to love it. But the more I wear it, the more I love it. It's just this gorgeous, dusty rose pink. I don't know. Those are the colors I'm loving for fall. Seems very muted for me, doesn't it? So, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that there was one product that I was kind of on the fence about. And that's partially because I love it when I use it with something, and I hate it when I use it alone. This is the Lock-It Light or Featherweight Primer Base from Kat Von D. Now, I originally got this because I found this wasn't hydrating enough for my dry skin. So when I mix these 2 together, and it's almost like an even mix, like a 50-50, I love this primer. I love what it does when it's mixed with the foundation applied to my face. But when I use this foundation straight on its own, I don't get the same effect. And I don't find it anything special, and I just feel like It says it feels weightless. It says it's hydrating. I don't feel those things unless I use it in combination with this or any foundation. I've used it in combination with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I found that I loved it then, but on its own, I just don't like it, which is really crappy. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I just don't. So yeah, that's kind of the one product that I'm like here nor there about. Now, the four mundanes. I have 4. I thought I only had 3, but I have 4. The first one is this Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Invisible Cover. I tried this out for the first time in a video that I did comparing all of my high-end foundations. And I have to say, I didn't like the original Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I don't like the new formulation either. I don't find it smooth, I don't find it creamy, I don't find it blendable. I find that it cakes up under my eyes and around my nose. I find that it fades during the day. I love Makeup Forever as a company, I just don't like that specific product. While we're talking about that video, we're going to talk about this. This is the Dior Skin Forever Flawless Perfection Fusion Wear Makeup. I got mine in the color, what color are you? 020. This is like an exact match to my skin tone, but this oxidizes like crazy. I did a candy, like a try weird candy video with Alex, and if I turn to the side in that video, you can totally see a difference in the color of my neck and my face. My face looks 2 shades more yellow than my neck does, and that's from this oxidizing just in a span of an hour, sitting in front of my lights. Not even going outside, having sun exposure and all those other things that can affect your foundation. No, just straight up normal lighting in a studio, totally oxidized on me. Hate it, hate it, hate it. The last 2 are lip products. One is going to be incredibly surprising to you guys, and one is not. I already talked about this, the NYC Smooch Proof, and these were on Thursday's Treasure or Trash. This is the lightest color. I loved the pink and I loved the red. They're right here because I've been using them so much. Here's the red. I've been using them a ton, but this one has no color pigmentation to it. It's just, it's nothingness. It's like the lightest tone peach on your hand, and then on your mouth, you barely even see it. It's even less than what you see on your hand. Don't waste your money. Don't do it. This is just not a good product. It needs more pigmentation in order for it to be worth purchasing. And the last one is liquid lipstick. I'm like sad to show you guys this. This is the new Kat Von D color in Santa Sangria, or Santa Sangria. It's the red. It's the brighter toned red. I was really excited about this. I wanted to love it. It's a gorgeous color. It reminds me very much of American Doll from Anastasia Beverly Hills. However, this is one of the worst liquid lipstick formulas I've ever had. And I have other Kat D liquid lipsticks that I love. Love, 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 love. There's a pink one that I like adore. Backstage maybe? I don't know. I love it. But this one cracked like crazy on my lips. It wouldn't set in the inner rim, which is where I need it set because I have a bigger bottom lip than my upper lip. And I needed something to set along there. It refused to set there. It totally wore off unevenly. I looked like I had red, dark red lip liner and nothing else on my lips after like 3 hours. I really, really don't like this color. And I don't know if it's maybe just this one or the one I got or what it is, but I'm just not a fan of this particular color. All right, I think I've talked enough for one day. I hope you guys enjoyed this Monday's Marvelous or Mundanes. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome and please subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.